You're not a burden to other people. And the people who feel like you're a burden to them are not your people. Because a lot of times you feel like we're bothering people, like we're taking up space, that it's wrong to take up space. And actually, it's the opposite. People would love to hear about you. They would love your ideas. They would love to learn from you. But it's your belief that you're a burden that's holding you back from actually sharing your creations, from sharing your ideas with the world, from building valuable connections, because you don't want to bother people, because you think people will be annoyed by what you're doing. But again, those people who feel that way are not your people. And if you're doing stuff on the internet, most people don't care anyways. But the people who do care, they will resonate with you, and those are the people you want to attract into your life. Now, I recently had a conversation with somebody, and I just paid attention to what she was saying. And in our conversation, she said, when she's in meetings, that she then has ideas but struggles to speak up because she doesn't want to bother other people or just don't want to annoy other people. And in that moment, I told her, hey, I just noticed something. Like, you feel like you're a burden to somebody else. Who taught you that? You know? And often it goes back to our childhood programming, how we feel that we are being perceived. Or if your parent told you, like, don't be quiet, or if you had a lot of curiosity, wanted to do things, but every time you got silenced, so to say, then you maybe struggle to speak up or share your ideas with the world. But again, it's not the truth anymore, and it's just the past part of your past mechanism, a protection mechanism from the past that's not serving you anymore. And when you realize that you have a unique gift inside that wants to be shared, that actually needs to be shared because the world needs what you have to offer, then you make that your priority, and you make it a priority to clear out anything that's in the way of you doing that. Because all of those old versions of you, those old parts inside of you, they served you at some point. They tried to protect you from something, and they're still doing it because they don't know the difference between back then and now. Like, the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between any time frame, you know? Like, if you close your eyes and visualize yourself walking on the beach right now and imagine feeling the sand, you get those same sensations. You can imagine feeling the sun on your skin, although it's not happening right now because your subconscious mind can't tell the difference. Same with the past. And a lot of times we store these feelings, these emotions, these memories in our body. And because it felt unsafe back then, it feels unsafe now. But particular to this pattern, to this problem, of feeling like you're a burden, just remind yourself that there's so many people who would love to hear what you have to offer, who would love to learn about you, who would love to do business with you, who would love to work with you, to see your art, whatever you want to put out. What's important is that you align yourself with your truth and that you express your truth freely as you are, because that's what people will resonate with. And if you act as somebody different, most people will sense it and they will be turned off. And those people who will then be attracted to the version of you that's not authentic will then fall away once you step into your authentic self. So rather start being your real self from the jump, from the get-go. Bring the real you from the get-go, because then you attract the people who you want to have in your life, who love you for who you are, who appreciate you for who you are, who are in resonance with your energy from the get-go. And then you expand, and then you build, and you will see, like, you can inspire so many people with what you do. And we influence way more people in our day-to-day life than we think we do already. So you don't necessarily have to do this on social media. But what matters is that you align yourself with your truth, and that you start sharing your truth, that you start offering your service, whatever that service is, to the world, so that you can fulfill your dharma, so that you can fulfill your soul's purpose, and get rid of that belief that you're a burden. You're not. And if you feel like you're a burden, ask yourself, is this true? Because a lot of times, we're just projecting. We thinking that this person is thinking that of us, but it's just in our thoughts. And if you change your thoughts, if you change your perspective, your reality starts to change as well. And the responses that you receive will start to change as well. So, for example, if you receive responses that have been in alignment with being a burden, like somebody tells you, stop being so annoying, or stop being such a weirdo, why would you share something like with this, like me? I mean, there's some people out there who react like this. But if that has been your past response, then you might keep on replaying that over and over again in your head without being aware of it. But once you're aware of it, once you see it, you can flip it around. So if you share something with a friend, for example, and they laughed at you for a new idea that you want to put out, first of all, check your circle, because you should surround yourself with people who empower you and who inspire you, who want you to grow. But let's say you shared something, like you had a dream and you wanted to start building that, and they laughed at you. Then you carry this memory with you, and you feel like the next time you share this with somebody, they will also laugh at you. But how about you just go into your mind, you revisit that experience, and then you flip it around. So instead of, you change the belief from when I share my ideas, people will laugh at me, to when I share my ideas, people will appreciate me. People will love me for sharing that. Even if you haven't experienced it yet, you have to create it in your mind first. You have to create it in your feeling state first, because then it's going to happen on the outside. That's how manifestation works. Like a lot of people who just talk about, oh, I manifested a car, I manifested a house. Yeah, you can manifest material things as well. But what's more important is manifesting your feeling state, changing who you are. That's what it's really about, changing your relationship with you and your creator, and the inner world and the outside world, you know? And when you do that, beautiful things start to happen, because you changed how you see yourself. And when you change how you see yourself, you step out differently into the world, you take different actions, and then you attract different things into your life. So again, you're not a burden. You have just accepted the belief that you are. And it's time to flip that belief around. So next time when you catch yourself feeling that feeling or thinking that thought, just pause for a second and say, is it true? And if then you still think it's true, ask yourself, do I want to believe it to be true? Because if you change your beliefs about it, again, you change your outside reality. It all starts in here and in here, your thoughts and your feeling state. When you change that, beautiful things start to happen. So I hope this was helpful. I wanted to keep it a quick one today, like just a short video. But again, you're not a burden, and the world needs what you have to offer. Your unique gift, your authentic self, the real you. Your energy is much needed, and there's only one like you. Never gonna be anyone like you anymore in this entire lifetime. Like maybe there's some clones out there, maybe there's some AI clones, but the real you, the OG version of you, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not gonna be another one. So honor yourself, appreciate yourself, and tap into your magic and allow yourself to share that with the world, because it's needed. And if you need a tool to go deeper into that, I've created something called the root pattern decoder, which helps you to identify those hidden beliefs that are in conflict with what you say that you want, because maybe you're not even aware of what's happening, you know? And the first step is awareness, because once you're aware of it, you can see it, you can transform it and change it. That's why I created the root pattern decoder. You can get it, you can get that in the link in the description, and or in the bio, depending on where you see this. And I thank you for your time. I thank you for being here. I am Loharu, and this is the way of love.